Greetings, friends! It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush, and today I'm doing another collage. This one is a pet portrait. You can see him searching through all my magazines for pieces of just the right colors to use, and I am doing a portrait of my little dog Jipso. This is a few years back when I took this photo, so she's a bit younger, but I thought she was just so charming. The problem is she's part chihuahua and part terrier, and she's an absolute squirrel. Getting her to hold still for a photo is the worst. So, which is why I've taken this long to do a pet portrait of my dog, simply because I can't get a good photo of everything in focus. Either she's got a blurry face or blurry paws or blurry tail. That tail can really move. In this case, I took about 4 different photos and composited them together to get one good drawing of my little dog. And she's got very short hair, so you can see I'm using very tiny pieces, and that sort of makes this project take hours and hours. I think I've spent weeks on it, getting just the right colors and tearing the paper into little tiny pieces, so it's quite the collage. Because of the way hair lays on a dog, on a cat, on any animal, it lays from the front back, from the top down. So I'm starting at the bottom, putting in pieces for her paws, and then layering little tiny pieces over them. So I've got a layer at the bottom, and each successive row then overlaps on top of that. So it's got the feel of the hair going the right direction. You can see I used all different colors: yellows, purples, blues, as well as browns and dark browns, light browns, tan, even a little pink. And as long as the value is correct, the tone is right, then it will actually look correct. Darker pieces for the shadows, lighter pieces, lighter values, where the light's shining. Funny thing is, you can see how long this took me by how many times my fingernail polish changes during the course of this project. So working with these little tiny pieces is cumbersome, and sometimes I get cramps in my hand, but I love it so much. This is my idea of a good time, putting together these collages. Some of the pieces actually have writing on them, and some have just patterns from the magazine I took it from, and in other places the color is just a flat color. All mixed together, you wouldn't know all of that. I did the background in kind of a a geometric square boxes of blue just for fun because I thought it would be different. Now she has a white patch on her chest and neck, and I'm using a cream and green and light blue to give it that light color there on the front. You can see I'm using rubber cement and a pair of tweezers to put the little pieces on. And now time for the pieces for her collar. She has a little bit of a geometric pattern going on her collar as well. And then I can lay the neck pieces over the top of that. She has a very dark muzzle and dark eyes. That also adds to the problem of taking a good photograph. Her face tends to disappear against the carpet, and in the shadows you can't see her features as well. And she's such a cute dog, you want to see her features. So yeah, most of the time the photographs I've taken are very disappointing. I knitted some doggy sweaters, a bunch of different patterns and different colors to put on my Etsy shop, and I needed a model, and I thought, oh, my little Jipso will model for me. No, what a squirrel, she would not let me take a photo of her in her sweaters. So I ended up having to clear off the dining room table and put her up on the table so that she was, well, not off balance, but a little more subdued so that I could get some good photos of her in sweaters to put on my Etsy shop. There was no other way. So there's some really charming pictures of her in her little doggy sweaters. In the link below, you can find my Etsy shop, as well as some different sites where I put some of my artwork, such as Society6, Redbubble, Inktails. Also, my books are available on lulu.com. I have children's books and craft books. And so finally, there we are, the finished picture of little Jipso with her dark muzzle and very piercing eyes. I hope you enjoyed watching me put this all together, and I hope you subscribe and do come again. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye now.